got that nerd rage. Nerd rage. I got that nerd rage. Nerd rage.
Hello, nerds! We are back. Episode 95. We started this last month to give it a whirl. We figured we'd make it a monthly thing because you guys requested it and we enjoyed it so much. It is Nerds Answer It All Live Night, our live Q&A.
Yeah, basically this is the episode where, you know, we shoot the shit with you guys. What do you guys want to hear us chit-chat about or complain about?
And if you don't, well, we don't have anything. We don't have a show.
Exactly. We'll make shit up as we go along.
There was a reason for the laughter as you saw us coming on the air. Or might have heard it or anything like that. So yeah, I'll let you take that one.
Okay. So, fun fact: while we do the show live, we usually have MTV Classic on in the background. Now, for some strange reason, about every Friday night, 10 minutes before we go live on the air, they show a nice little block of 1980s new wave, dark wave, goth music. Okay? Never fails. Every fucking week they do this. So last week, you know, we took Labor Day weekend off, and David and I put on MTV Classic at this appropriate time because, you know, that's when they play the best block of music, and they didn't play any. Go figure. We put it on again today. 10 minutes ago, let's see, they already played Depeche Mode. They just played The Cure. And as the new block just starts up, we are now playing the Eurythmics' Missionary Man, and I am pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm also Foxy Foxy. How you guys doing?
And I am Damien Dragon.
And I'm Chris Spike Torres.
Really quick, I have to make mention of this really quick. Because we have some friends down in Florida, and I just post... Nelson actually lives in Florida, and David just sent them a thing and everything like that. So they just literally took all the precautions on their house as much as possible and everything as the impending storm makes its way over there. So to all of our friends that are over in Florida and friends of friends and everything like that, you know, hunker down, stay safe, don't do anything crazy or anything like that. You know, just stay safe, everyone, and hopefully you'll all get through this
I got a
unharmed
call.
and unscathed.
He's looking at the camera.
I know he is. I got to call Elaine.
Yeah.
See how she's...
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I wasn't prepared to say anything about that until the end, but again, David had just posted to Nelson and everything like that, and he was giving an update. So so guys, you know, we're all thinking about you. So everybody, just again, be safe. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything stupid. I saw a stupid video this week. Some guy in one of the islands tried to like keep his truck from tipping over, and obviously that did not pan out. So, you know.
Okay, this is too serious.
Anyway,
Please.
too serious.
This is way too serious.
So as we're saying, tonight is Q&A night and everything like that. So we welcome you back after our little time off for the holiday weekend. And
we should have taken off this Friday.
oh my God, we're off and running.
We should have taken off this Friday.
Also, Mazel Tov, God bless to every parent and everyone out there that survived the first week of school.
Brad and Margaret, Chris and Rebecca. And
Doug's daughter started school.
Oh my God, all the parents.
Yes.
We feel for you.
Here we go.
But I got one up on all of you guys. I got a middle schooler. I have to drive a child to junior high.
Yeah. Well, he's been adapting well, though.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show and everything like that. As usual, for those of you that know, if we have any potential new listeners out there, first hour we did a nerd news of the week. I don't know if it's actually going to be an hour. It's a little bit light this week and everything like that, but some cool stuff nonetheless. And then from there, you know, we start shooting the shit. We'll take your questions and everything like that. Now, remember, the Nerds Answer It All. You know the three of us. You know how we are. Nothing is taboo. We don't give a shit, so feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. All right, that being said, let's just jump right into the nerd news. Starting with Sunday news, the only new tidbit I have is there is a new Millennium Falcon on the block by Lego.
I've heard of that.
See what I did there?
Yes,
on the block,
on the
Lego.
block.
On the block.
Debbie Gibson.
Okay, so wait, we go from Depeche Mode to The Cure. Okay, anyway. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people know there was a Millennium Falcon set a couple of years ago that debuted, which was over 5,000 pieces and everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is now their it's their largest set ever made, with a whopping 7,541 pieces on this highly detailed version. So it should keep you busy for quite some time.
They all thought the Death Star was...
On top of that, it's also LEGO's most expensive set ever, clocking it at $799.99.
Oh, that's fine. I just got that in my basement.
Why always the $99.99? Why why can't you just flat?
I know.
It's like, really?
I know.
It's $799.99. I'm saving a penny. All right.
Nope, tax.
But it's still though.
Not for nothing. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's just $799.99. But then, okay, sales tax. That thing's gonna hike up to at least $870 in some states. So it's like,
depending on your sales tax rate.
yeah.
But anyway, it comes in at $799. But it, for your $800, other than this big piece set, they're throwing in the bonus of 10 minifigures. You get 10 minifigures along with it. You get Han Solo, C-3PO, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, BB-8, Old Han Solo, Finn, Rey, and 2 Porgs.
Worth it.
just for the Porgs.
Worth it. Oh, they're so cute.
It's just for the Porgs. In case you haven't heard or seen via the posts and everything like that, the movie's nowhere near out. Miss Foxy doesn't usually watch the whole movies or anything except the original trilogy, but she is all about the Porgs.
I need to write something down. A request for what to talk about later. Thank you.
Miss Foxy is actually all about the Porgs this time around, which is hilarious. She's been looking. I've been showing her all the Porg merchandise and everything like that, and everything that I show her, she's just like, yes, yes, yes. Apparently, there's a giant Porg one too, and she was like, yes. All right, well, moving on with Monday news, and a movie we haven't heard much about potentially about any movement forward was the Shazam movie. It was on again, it was off again, The Rock was in, The Rock was out, and everything like that. Well, apparently things are moving ahead, and we currently have 2 front runners for the character of Shazam himself. Now remember, the lore of Shazam is not like Superman where it's like, he changes his clothes. Shazam is actually a kid who magically transforms into Shazam! And I couldn't help it. Okay. Anyway. It's currently being front run by Gallivant actor Josh Sasse, S-A-S-S-E. So I think I'm saying that right. Sassy. Josh Sasse is sassy, as well as WWE's John Cena. Now this is actually kind of interesting because we talked about John Cena moving into movies and things like that, and given his market value. Like, if they went the smart way as opposed to putting him into roles, because, again, his market is generally kids. This is, like, the perfect thing to put him in. Other than the Bumblebee movie that we had mentioned.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the big joke is, they always called him Superman in the business or whatever like that. But this is literally the perfect role to pitch him into. Yeah. Because it's not to say he's not talented. He's talented, without a doubt. He's funny. He's got charisma. Someone actually already did a Photoshop, because always the costumes always change, but they did a traditional Photoshop look of him. And it looks cool. He's got the look. He's got that squared out jaw of a Shazam type character and everything like that.
It's more so a matter, the things that he has done acting wise, yes, they have been funny because he is naturally funny. It's more so a matter of, can he act? There's a difference. Yeah. There's an absolute difference. He's a funny guy. He's doing funny comedy roles. Yeah, it's going to fit because he has the timing. But can you act?
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing I also got to remember, too, is Shazam is kind of more of a light-hearted superhero, not in a comedic sense, only because he is childlike even in the body.
Yes, but it's still...
Oh, yeah, I agree.
It's still going to take a little bit of acting chops because you're an older person that has to play a child. It's still acting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But, just, again, at face value, I think this is definitely the role that would...
It fits the demographic,
It fits the demographic of what John Cena should be trying to be positioned into. At least I feel.
Yeah, I just think it's a little foolish to go for something so huge without just based on the fact that he is John Cena. Again, The Rock worked his way up to where he is, and The Rock can actually act.
Well, it also depends on where it's going to fall on the timeline of his scheduling, because as we mentioned, he's part of the standalone Bumblebee movie. So, in conjunction with what you're saying, the Bumblebee movie would be a great launching pad for that as a first thing moving forward to Shazam.
Yeah.
Because Shazam is obviously well off from even being done yet. I mean, there's been no mention if there's even a script ready yet or anything like that. So, it's just talking about, like, castings or whatever like that at this point. So, there might still be a little bit of a ways off. So, there might be some time, like you're saying, to develop him properly. Like, Bumblebee is a good step towards that direction. And everything like that. So, I mean, only time can tell. But those are your two front runners for Shazam, because apparently it's actually happened. All right. Jumping forward with Tuesday news. Tuesday was our mildly heavier day. And everything like that. For those of you that grew up watching the Magic School Bus and everything like that, or, you know, we all know of it, it's actually making its return to Netflix. It's the Magic School Bus Rides Again. It's going to be voiced by Kate McGinnon as Miss Frizzle. Now, notice I said Miss Frizzle, not Mrs. Frizzle. Miss Frizzle is the little sister, all grown up, of the original Mrs. Frizzle, which was actually voiced by by Lily Tomlin, and everything like that, who has been confirmed she will in fact be making a cameo appearance.
God, I didn't even know she was still alive.
Yeah, she will be the Magic School Bus Returns. Rides Again will be debuting on Netflix as of September 22nd.
Netflix is reaching now.
Yeah, seriously. Well, again,
we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Also Tuesday, the new season of American Horror Story has begun!
Yay!
Now, of course, this was met with a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for
Preconceived notions.
Preconceived notions because of the political aspect integrated into the story. Now, the thing is, the political aspect is the launching pad or backstory.
It's like a blip in
catalyst.
the radar.
It's the catalyst.
Yes.
Or at least how we open things up.
Yes, exactly.
It's not really the focal point.
No, it's not.
It's how we open things up, and it catapults the main, I guess, antagonist character in, oh my god, why can't
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters. And of course, Sarah Paulson is the opposite end of it, and everything like that. But also, she's I guess, can you call it a neurotic? I guess it would be almost. It wouldn't be a neurotic.
No, not
right?
neurotic. Definitely not neurotic.
She's just got heavy fears.
She just has heavy phobias and high functioning. I can't even say high functioning because her character deteriorates the episode. Just severe anxiety.
Yeah. I mean, when we're talking, you know, psychiatrist and pills and everything like that. So, as some of you may know, Foxy and I, we got into the show as of season 2. We've been stuck ever since and everything like that. So, Miss Foxy, what do you think?
Okay. Again, it was met with a lot of preconceived notions, but if anybody really does follow American Horror Story, you do know that in order to get the full spectrum of things, you actually do have to watch it, and you have to watch past the first episode, as with any television series. But for those of you who are on the fence about watching it or have not watched it, complete with no spoilers, basically, again, as far as the election is concerned, it is a blip in the radar of everything. As far as it being a catalyst to the main plot, it is, but not in the sense that you think it is. It's more so in the sense of how due to the election, whichever side anybody was on, this is not one of those things, whichever side anybody was on, it did instill a lot of fear and anxiety on everybody, okay? And that's what the season is about. It's about a cult manipulating the fears, heavily intense phobias, like paralyzing phobias people have, and anxiety, manipulating all those things and using them to their advantage to develop
a new world order.
A new world, in a sense. And now, granted, a lot of people will sit there and go, well, this isn't horror. It's not horror in the sense of gore. No. There are jump scares, yes, but you got to understand, horror is multifaceted. And this season is definitely taking on more of the